Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. No video yesterday because it was holiday and did I do video yesterday? I can't remember. Anyways, hope you guys had a wonderful Labor Day. We're getting up, getting ready, and getting going. So, come join me as we get ready together. It's always fun. Just got my kids off school. Fingers crossed that they are able to stay in school. The remote thing just did not work for my kids. I don't know about you guys. My high schoolers did okay with it. They didn't love it, but they at least got on time, you know, responsible with it. Whereas my boys that were in elementary school, it was just a disaster. So I was like, well, we can't do that again. And we're just gonna do our spray foundation today. So I like to use a kabuki brush, but you can also use a little beauty blender, and mine needs to be washed, like totally. But I just spray it on. Okay. And look how well it's going to cover up. So I don't know what's going on here. I've had some breakouts lately. Probably haven't been doing as good a job of washing my face at night, to be quite honest. Okay, but it's just going to cover those up completely. And it's going to reduce redness. So whether you're looking for like a full coverage because you have blemishes or just full coverage to cover up redness, like any of that kind of stuff, look how great this is. Like, look at that. It's awesome. And really, I mean, I get it. There's some people that are like, don't wear foundation, don't need to wear foundation. Props to you. Props to you. I started wearing foundation because I broke out a lot in high school. And I had adult acne for years and years and years. And I just didn't want people, when they look at me, I just want them to see me. I don't want them to see, you know, acne and blemishes and things like that. And now that I'm getting older, it just makes me, I feel like look a little more awake and put together. Even though I have a little breakouts now, I don't actually break out hardly as much anymore compared to what I used to. Like, this is kind of out of the ordinary. So, which is really nice. Having better products, having skincare, and using primer for your makeup really, really helps with the breakouts. Also, I swear by this. This perfecting mask is awesome, and I use it at first when I was trying to clear up stuff. I used it a couple times a week. Now I use it a couple times a month, but it's awesome. So anytime I feel like a breakout coming on or I have really big pores on my nose, I just did a little mask just over my nose to clear that up, and it works like amazing, you guys. Works so well. So let's do bronzer, and then let's do a really pretty eye look for you guys. Something really easy, and you can duplicate this look with your own makeup at home, right? You don't have to use, you know, the same brand I use to get a similar look. There's lots of brands. So if you have a favorite brand, you can totally use that. So a little bit of bronzer, and then my luminizer that I'm obsessed with, you guys. Is the right shade? Yes, it is. Okay, so you just take this a little bit here. Look, you get a little glow, a little glow. You can even do like the tip of your nose, okay? Get a little youthful glow. I call it the Instagram glow. Why do we need to let all the 20-somethings have all the makeup fun? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually, this is one of our palettes, palette 6, but again, you can use, you know, colors you already have. But I really love this brown right here and this kind of mauve-y burgundy color. It's one of my favorite combos. In fact, I'm still surprised I have so much of it. So these things last forever. Like, I've had this for years, like literally years. So I'm just gonna take the brown and put it in my crease here. And this really doesn't have to take a long time. It can be super fast. And I'm using a blending brush. This is one of my absolute favorite brushes. It's so nice and soft, and it just blends everything awesome here. Da-da-da. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is take that burgundy color. So if you have blue eyes like me, burgundies and bronzes are your best friend. They're really gonna make your blue eyes pop. Burgundy really looks good on just about everybody because purple, if you have green eyes, purple is kind of the opposite of the color spectrum. If you have Brown eyes, you can pretty much wear anything, right? Because there's not really a color there. And then blue eyes, think of like bronze, like Penny, okay? Is really gonna bring out those blues, and then the burgundies. So if you're wondering, how do I make my eyes like color like really pop? You just wanna go opposite of the color wheel, and that'll make it really pop. So I actually love to do bronzer as well, because that's that copper, that is the color. That's the exact color you wanna do. And I also love being able to repurpose products. So like if I can have a product that can work in multiple ways, awesome. So I'm just gonna take, this is just an angled shadow brush, and I'm just gonna put this right here over my lid, okay? So a little copper. And again, that copper, burgundy, any of those shades are really gonna make that eye color pop. See how the blue just like comes out more? It's really fun how that works. Okay, and then last is my liquid shadow. This is the color everybody needs. It's so dang easy to use, you guys. So you can take the applicator and just put it right on. You can put it on your finger. Any of those will work really, really well. What I like to do is take a cream shadow brush, but you don't have to have like a special brush. My brushes are all backwards, so I can't see the ends. You guys, I'll have to do a tour of my office. I've redone my office a few times throughout the years. This is the last. It's not, okay, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Like, where is it? This is the last time I'm probably gonna do anything with it, because I thought about doing like a custom office, but it'd be like, and not that I couldn't save up, it'd be like $6,000-ish minimum for what I would want. And do I really need it? Like, really need a custom office? I could take that $6,000 and go on a trip to Italy, or put it toward college for my kids or something like that. So I'm just not, it's not that I couldn't save up for it. I just don't know if that's what I want to spend the money on. So the desk I got, the desk I'm using, I got for free. I belong to a couple of free groups, and sometimes people give away junky stuff, and that's totally fine. That's normal. But oftentimes you can find some really good stuff if you're kind of watching for it. And this was kind of run down a little bit. So I sanded it down, stained it, and it looks so good. Okay, so there's our look, all right? And then I always like to take that same blending brush at the end and just blend it all together. And you just do like a little windshield wiper, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just like that. Super easy, okay? But how pretty is that? So this is like such a great eye combo if you have blue eyes, because it just makes that color seriously pop. So yeah, stick with like the burgundies and the coppers. Where is my liner? Okay, we'll do brows next. I've been using this pretty consistently, and I really, really like it. It's a blonde brow pencil, and it's got kind of a triangle tip. I don't know if you can see that kind of triangle tip. Makes it really easy to use. There's a rabbit outside my house. We have so many rabbits by my house. What kind of animal do you guys have that's like a lot? When we lived in Arizona, we had geckos. So we would get geckos that would climb on our house. Not like, that sounds kind of like freaky. They climb on the walls, not like all over the house. They climb on the walls outside because they have like little sticky things on their hands that help them grip. And they come out at night, not during the day. So you'd come out like at 8 o'clock at night, and there'd just be geckos like all over the walls of your house, which is fun. My kids loved it. They're like, oh, geckos. And then what other animals did we get? A lot of lizards in Arizona. We didn't see scorpions where we lived, but there definitely are. Some neighborhoods get them really bad. You either like never see scorpions, or you see them all the time, is kind of what happens in Arizona. And if you live in a neighborhood that's been recently developed, you're more likely to have scorpions. I only have seen one, maybe two. I actually can't remember the second one when I lived in Arizona. And that was like at my kids' school. I walked into the school. It was like during summer break. I can't remember why I had to go, but it wasn't school hours. Hey! Anyways, there was this tiny little scorpion just on the carpet inside the school. which was kind of strange that it got in, but that's the only time I've seen scorpions. So when people are like, oh, I don't want to live in Arizona or Vegas or the desert because of scorpions, it depends on where you live. You could literally see none the whole time you're there, or you could see a ton. So it's just, you know, totally depends. All right, we're gonna go for a brown pencil liner today. This is a dark brown, it's called Proper. And here's a tip when you guys are doing this. Take your pencil sharpener and twist your pencil sharpener, not the pencil, okay? You'll get a better sharpener. Now we are coming out with lip liners that don't need to be sharpened, that just twist. So I have a feeling we'll also be coming out with eyeliners too, but I actually don't mind sharpening it. I know some people really like having the twist, but when you sharpen it, you can control like how sharp it gets, you know? This is such a great color because this dark brown is one of my favorites. It's not like so bold as, you know, your black, but you still get that nice, you know, dark line. And I just go really close to the lash line here. If it looks like I'm kind of staring. I have contacts in, but I actually have a lazy eye in this eye, which means that like the muscles don't work as strong. And if I didn't have my contacts in, my eyes would cross, which is awesome. It's so awesome. Just kidding. It's not awesome, but you know. All right. I say we go for a coral lip today. How about that? So this is actually one of our limited edition lip butters. They are delicious. Like they taste like peppermint. They're super nourishing, and they have jojoba oil and sunflower oil and things like that. And I'm going to use this coral lip liner called Peachy. So I'm going to sharpen this just really quick. I literally just set my sharpen. There we go. I'm like, I know I just had it. I'm going to sharpen this really quick. See, the only issue with having a sharpener is you just have to have a sharpener. But other than that, there's no issue at all. Like they're really easy to use. And these glide on really smooth. Like they're not, they're just really easy to use. So what I usually do is I will take this and actually not just line my lips, but fill it in. And the reason I do that is because this color from the lip pencils will last all day. It's waterproof. It's, I'm just gonna use the mirror of my phone. It's waterproof, smudge proof, transfer proof. I can't talk while I do this. I need to put some music on or something, but. So you could like just use this as your color and put like chapstick over the top. I'm going to use our lip butter. It's really pretty, you guys. It has kind of a little bit of a gold metallic in it. Look how pretty that is. It's kind of like, it's a great summer color, right? Which I know summer is kind of starting to go, but it's still here. It's still here. So hold on to the last couple weeks of summer. It's starting to get cool where I live. Like this morning it was like 54 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius for you international watchers. I'm not even gonna try to guess because I have no idea. I don't know. I only know Fahrenheit. But it's cool enough that you want a jacket. That's basically what it is. Okay, we're gonna do some primer here. This primer helps to nourish my lashes, puts vitamins on my lashes, and then so it conditions your lashes, but then the other thing is it preps your lashes for your mascara. So your mascara is gonna look even better after you do the primer. So I've got my 40 fiber mascara, and I just kind of twist and turn. This mascara, the wand is actually double-sided. So one side is for thickness, one side is for length. So if you kind of twist it up while you apply it, or, you know, do an application, then I just kind of turn it to get the other side, you'll get even more length. And put your mirror down, and that will help your mascara not get on your pretty eyeshadow that you just did. Okay, ta-da! Now, some of you have told me you have issues with getting mascara on your, like underneath your eyes. So take your lash primer and do just a little bit on those bottom lashes too. This lash primer is going to help your mascara stay on your lashes and not come off during the day. So we're just going to... And the lash primer does go on white, but you can see how easy it is to cover. So you're not going to have, you know, this white lash primer that you can see. And it doesn't take hardly, you know, much more time than just doing your mascara alone. So it's really quick. Hi. Hi, Precious. So where's everyone commenting from? Say where you're commenting from. I know we've got people in the US. I know we've got people in Australia, Thailand, the UK. So tell me where you're from. That's one cool thing about social media. I know people always talk about, oh, the negative things about social media. But the really cool thing about social media is you're going to meet people all over the world and connect with people that you would have no way to connect with before. All right, so 4D mascara. So you can see, even though the lash primer goes on white, like you literally just cover it up. And you'll notice, I notice a visible difference when I use the lash primer and when I don't, especially with a brand new mascara. Brand new mascara is always the best, right? And my goal this year, this school year, is to take better care of myself. I don't know about you guys. Oh, from Africa. Cool. That's cool. I've never been to Africa. I really want to go to Spain and Morocco and Egypt. We actually did a whole study with my kids. We did homeschool last year, and we studied ancient Egypt and the area around there. I just think that'd be really cool to see sometime in my life. I don't think my parents have been, my mom went to Jerusalem. My dad and my mom went to Jerusalem. We're not Jewish, but they went to Jerusalem. And I don't know why you'd have to be Jewish to be in Jerusalem. That doesn't even make sense, because Jerusalem is like the Mecca for like 4 different religions. So we're Christian, so it's that too. But they went a long time ago. I think that's the more like furthest place away. They've been to Denmark. They've never been to South America. The furthest away that I've been is Belize. Or is it? No. Yes, Costa Rica, which is further away. One of those two. Geography is failing me at the moment. I think Belize is further away. Anyways, both of those countries were completely amazing. I would love to go back, but I've never been to South America. So that'd be super cool too. So, all right, you guys, here's the final look. And if, like I said, the nice thing about this 4D mascara is if you want a little bit more drama, you can just do a couple of coats. So the second coat you do is you just go just to the tips, okay? And I probably need to open up a new one. The way you can tell if you need a new mascara, number one, 3 months, you should probably get a new mascara. But then also, if you're using it and you're like, oh, the results aren't quite as good as they used to be, like I can still use this, it's not dried out. In fact, I find that this lasts me quite a while, to be honest, more than the 3 months. But when you start not seeing the same results, that's when it's probably time to get a new mascara. So it's not just about, you know, drying out and stuff. I can't show. Aw, thanks, Precious. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I'll put a link below with the products that I used. If you want to grab them for yourself or you have any questions, just let me know. Oh, last thing I was going to do. So I guess my drawer is stuck. I can't get it to... I think I put too much stuff in here. The last thing I'm going to do after I get off with you guys, or maybe I can grab it, is just this translucent setting powder. So you can see I got a little bit of shine. Part of it is from the luminizer that I added. I can totally get this out. Okay. So I'm going to, after I get off, I'm going to figure out how to open up my drawer because there's something stuck in here. But in the meantime, I can grab one of my brushes. Sorry. I'm just going to use the same brush to use for the bronzer. The bronzer's pretty much off. So I just take this translucent setting powder, okay? Just a little bit of your brush. All right, this is great if you're oily or you just want your makeup to stay up all day or you just don't want any shine, okay? A little bit here, a little bit there, okay? And it's going to get rid of the shine. Oop, a little too powdery. It's going to keep your makeup on. It's gonna help your makeup not transfer under your eyes, okay? Especially if you're doing concealer, it's gonna help your concealer not to crease. I didn't do any concealer this morning. I have to be kind of careful about what concealer I use. I usually just use BB cream because concealer tends to just accentuate my lines. So, all right, you guys, have a fantastic day. Bye.